What's up, guys? SeaOtterGamer here, back with another episode of Realm of the Mad God. So, it is Month of the Mad God right now, and one of the deals that you can get is a free rare mystery egg, and somebody was wondering what I got in mine. I was like, I don't even know that that was a thing, because they put it at the beginning with all the ads, so I just completely tune out because it's all like, buy 5 things of ambrosia for 20 bucks or something, and I don't really want to do that. But I guess apparently there's some good stuff in there because we got a free rare mystery egg and we are gonna open it and see what is inside. We got a turkey. Gobble gobble, yo. Let's see, what does the turkey do? Where are you? Ah, there you are. It's actually kind of a cool looking one. And it's attack far and savage, level 50 and level 13. Dang. Can we merge that with what we got? Fuse pet. Can we merge? No, we can't. Okay. Well, we got a turkey, and it's actually not a bad deal because it's fairly leveled up. I mean, look at this. Nope, go on my way. There we go. Level 50, level 13. I don't really like either of those. I don't actually know what Savage does. Electric is kind of cool because it'll stun people, and then Attack Far just does damage to people. But for now, we're going to keep our chick because it's healing us and has electric. So every time I say electric, I have to stop myself from singing that one song that we used to dance to, the "It's Electric," that one. I had to stop myself. I had to mentally block it out of my head. So, all right. So we're playing the Rogue today. If you hadn't noticed already, we are going to head over here. Red Demon. I guess we'll head over. Oh, hello. I immediately cloak myself a little bit here. All right, cool. Oh, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Happy thoughts, go to a happy place, go to a happy place, go to a happy place. There we go. All right, this guy's helping us out here. Ooh, helping us out here quite a bit. All right, so I'd be ecstatic if we could get some drops this episode because it's actually been quite a long time since we've gotten any actual good drops. So I'm talking about like potions and stuff. All right, you know what? We're gonna get out of here for just a second. I was not confident in that whatsoever. What was dropped? What was dropped? I don't know. But I'm gonna do that. Let's see, mithril armor. Oh, we should check. I forgot to check before what our daily quest is. I always check these before. I don't know if you guys know that. And then I always do them if I have the thing. And I don't believe I have that one. It's the red one. It's the T7 one. I believe I actually kept a better one. Yeah, we kept a T9 one, which is all right. We'll just keep rolling with those punches there. All right, let's head right back into the fray. Yeah, we'll head back to Medusa. I like going there's a lot of people because then I can run and people will help me fight things a little bit. So I don't like dragon gods, but there's a Phoenix Lord up there. I'm not gonna do that though. Oh, that was a big explosion near my face. All right, let's head kind of off on our own because I feel like the Rogue is a good like solo off on your own character because then, you know, people won't, you know, oh, that's right. This guy can see me even when I'm cloaked. And then people won't get in your way when you're trying to cloak. Oh no, we're quieted. I hate, you know what? I'm starting to think that I hate being quieted more than a lot of other stuff because I start to rely on my secondary so much. Let's do that. We're gonna, oh, not drag things down here. There you are. All right, I really like the speed. I really like the speed of the Rogue. It helps a lot. There, class quest completed. Oh, we hit 150 fame. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, we'll kill that guy. And what's this over here? Oh, those are those. Oh, it's the Jinn. I find the Jinns exceedingly easy to kill now. We'll just cloak and kill things. That is the way of the Rogue, after all. There we go. I actually don't find these guys very intimidating either. The only thing I find intimidating about the Ghost God is the amount of damage it does and how far, or how close, rather, the shots are. The Beholder's probably the easiest out of all of them. Flying Brains aren't hard either. They really don't do much damage either. Let's heal up a little bit, though, before we go into the fray. Oh, hello. Lots of things, lots of things. Lots of things. Let's head. There we go. Maybe we can kill 2 of these guys before. There we go. All right. I'm blinded by the light. We're gonna heal up really quick. All right, which brings me kind of into what I wanted to talk today. I didn't really plan out too much stuff, but I heard a statistic the other day. I don't know how accurate it is. I don't know if it's a YouTube statistic or if it's something that somebody did some research or something on. I'm not actually quite sure, but somebody said that something, and I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, so I apologize in advance. Something like 90% of channels fail within the first year. And that's due to a variety of factors. Either people didn't have the conviction, yeah, we're not gonna drag gods, didn't have the conviction or the passion to keep going with content creation because it takes a lot of time. Honestly, if you think that a 15-minute video takes like 15 minutes to record and then you just slap it together and put it on, then you are dead wrong. It probably takes a good hour or so, at least, depending, even more than that, depending on how much you edit. But, so I think some people aren't really, you know, yes, I know there's a Headless Horseman there. I'm gonna kill these guys really quick. Aren't really prepared for that. Let's see, horse. Let's see if someone will teleport to me. Yep, we did get some people here. And so what I think the other thing that people do, I love the Haunted Cemetery. I'm so glad that you guys told me to go in here, is also to set reasonable expectations for yourself. Because I think a lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna slap up some videos, they'll get a few thousand views, you know, and I'll be a superstar, super popular, maybe I'll even make some money off of this. And honestly, it probably takes a good 6 months to a year, if not more, to hit any one of those goals. And so in the beginning, if you decide to do this, I suggest that you say, you know what, my goal is gonna be something like 10 subscribers or 100 views on a single video. Something that's easily attainable so that you're not sitting there feeling like an idiot all the time. Like, how come I don't have 100,000, you know, views on all of my videos and stuff? It's just because that's not how it works. And really that's because it's so oversaturated with people right now that getting found is honestly the hardest part in YouTube. You can make the best videos out there, but if nobody knows to find your channel, then they're just not going to get any views. And the way the search algorithm works a little bit is such that you get more or higher ranked in the search with the more views your channel has and that video has. And so it's almost kind of works against newer channels in a way and kind of buffs up, you know, older channels with more views and such in the search ranking, which is fine. It makes sense the way they do it because the people who are searching for a video want to see a good video and not necessarily that 10-second clip that you recorded on a camcorder and then slapped up on YouTube. So anyways, I digress. So if, you know, what you really should be doing is, oh, come on, setting reasonable expectations for yourself. And the other thing that I suggest, oh yes, we got a potion of wisdom. All right, oh no! What? What? Oh man, complete 180 there. Did I stand too close? I must have stood too close to that. Oh my God, that almost gave me a heart attack. Well, Rest and Pepperoni's level 20 rogue. Good thing we didn't put any potions into you, I suppose. Although we did just get a potion. Well, all right. We're going to start another character. And honestly, I kind of want to make another rogue. So that's what we're going to do. And why are we making another road? Just because I had fun with it. And because you guys liked watching it. So yeah, we're talking about failure today. And this video is like, oh, you're talking about failure? Have a big old heaping dose of it for yourself. So we'll take this. Dexterity? What do we want? We don't have anything here. Guess we'll have to keep those for now. We're gonna wait on the rings. You know what? We're gonna just take this one because I don't really care if I lose it. Well, all right. So this has been an exciting episode so far. So yeah, if you don't want to, oh, or take that. Thank you, somebody, whoever that is. If you don't want to fail right away or leave your channel, and I talk about YouTube all the time because it's what I do, but a lot of these things kind of work for a lot of things. So, you know, even though I may talk about YouTube, I'm also talking about, I don't know, if you go in to play piano, don't expect to play Flight of the Bumblebee right away, right? Or, you know, if you go into soccer, don't expect to score all the goals right away. You know, you have to work at it. And so my advice to people who've approached me and want to know what to do as a new content creator is to just pick one thing that you want to improve upon and work on just that one thing. So, and or, you know, because a lot of times, I'm going to take YouTube for another example, right? There's a lot of things that go into creating a video, right? There's the video quality, there's the audio quality, thumbnails, artwork, what you say during the episode, the content, in other words, the commentary. Do you do live commentary? Do you do post commentary? I like live commentary because it's faster, because I don't have to record commentary, or record twice, rather. I can just do it all in one take. And because to me, it feels more genuine. Some people really like post commentary. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just I prefer to do it this way, but definitely try different things out. But I digress. What you should do is pick one or two things to work on and work on those one or two things until you get them down. And then keep working on those a little bit, but add something to the pot. So you're not trying to improve absolutely everything at once, because it's not gonna work that way. You're going to, you know, freeze up, and you're going to do really bad, and you're not gonna get anywhere. You get somewhere faster if you say, you know what, I'm not going to worry about my channel artwork right now. I'm not gonna worry about what I'm saying. I'm just going to worry about my video and audio quality. And those are the two things that I always suggest people start with, because those are the two things that people will click away from your video immediately if they're bad, right? But yeah, that goes for anything. Like I was saying, a piano, you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna play, you know, like I said, Flight of the Bumblebee, I guess was my example. We'll stick with that one. Right away, you have to do scales, and you have to learn how to sit right, and you have to learn how to hold your hands right and everything. So my wife took a lot of formal piano lessons. I did not. I just taught myself using YouTube videos and all sorts of things. So nonetheless, she's a lot better. And if you have people who are willing to help you, and especially if they're willing to give you feedback or tell you how to improve, definitely listen to those people. Now, you don't have to take their advice necessarily, but listen to what they have to say and take it into consideration, because that will help you quite a bit as well. So there's something else I was gonna say about that. Yeah, just don't get discouraged. Oh, I remember what it was. A lot of newer people, what they'll do is they'll say, I'm not gonna put up a video until I'm absolutely happy that it's an amazing video, that, you know, everyone will love it. And what they end up doing is going, let's say, 2 months without uploading anything because they're trying to make something better. But what they're really doing is, since they're not uploading, they can't get feedback from people, and they can't get feedback from themselves because they're not creating videos, because they say everything's not good enough. And so what happens is that they never improve because they never put something out there. What you have to do is you have to put stuff out there. You have to let yourself be critiqued by other people to see what people who, I'm not gonna say know what they're talking about more than you, but maybe have more experience or have an eye for it, can tell you different things that have helped them, or different things that would help with your channel. I think I killed a cube. I was trying not to, but we already did, so. Cat's out of the bag there. So what my advice is to make a video, make it as good as you can, but don't fret about it and upload it. And then get as many people to watch as you can to give you feedback. And then using that feedback and the way that you analyze your own videos, find the 1 or 2 things that you want to improve and improve on those. So I think the key thing is that you need to know how to fail. And honestly, that goes for a lot of things in life. I'm gonna say school, jobs, definitely when you're looking for a job and you get a job interview and you never get called back, or you're gonna put 20, 30, 50, 100 resumes out there, or apply for a whole bunch of jobs. Maybe you'll get a call back from 2 or 3, and that's just kind of how it works. So this will apply to a lot of things in life. It's just, don't be afraid to fail also. I think that goes back to the people who are afraid to put out videos that they don't think are absolutely stellar and perfect, because they're afraid that someone will watch it, say that they suck, and then they'll be like demoralized and not be able to create content ever again. But if you think about it, if somebody tells you that they don't like what you're doing, then that is feedback for you to know that you need to improve something. Now, there's 2 things about that. One is trolling and is not helpful. So if somebody goes, "Oh, your videos suck, man, you should uninstall," that is not helpful. But if someone says, you know, I didn't really enjoy your video because I couldn't hear you over the game audio, that is great feedback, because now you know that you have something you need to fix, and that's an easy adjustment to make in your software. So, speaking of which, software, I have a lot of people who ask me what I use to record. I use a program called DX Story. It's about 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. So, and the reason I like it is because it has a lot of features. I can really customize it. And the other thing that it has that's really nice is that I can record my audio into separate audio channels, so that my gameplay audio and my voice audio are separate, so that I can edit them separately and mix them in. So I was talking about earlier how people will say, I couldn't hear you over the game audio. Well, if you didn't record into separate channels, it'll be really hard to fix that, right? Because everything's on one volume bar. But if you record it into 2 separate channels, you just turn down the game audio and voila, you are all set. So don't turn up your audio. Don't turn up your audio. You'll end up clipping, which is bad. You want to turn down the other audio. And I'll get into that. I've been thinking about doing a series on how to get better audio quality for people who are looking into this. I'm sorry if some of you guys don't like when I talk about YouTube and stuff on my channel, but I have a lot of people ask me about it. So I figured that I'll kind of cover more bases talking to about it in a video than I would if I replied the same thing back to 100 people. So yeah. So see, we were talking about failure. Don't be afraid to fail. Really, the thing about YouTube is that it's a lot like public speaking. You're going to be bad at it, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's been 1 or 2 people who I've watched their first videos and they weren't bad, but Gamer Dad was one of them, but he came from the radio, so he already knew how to talk in front of an audience. So, which is basically what you're doing here. It's an imaginary audience, rather. I envision you guys in front of me when I'm talking, because I like to bring you guys into the conversation instead of me just talking at you. So it is public speaking. So yeah, go find your favorite YouTuber. I mean, you know, I know Northern Lion has some really bad stuff at the beginning. He's a lot better now. So, but find your favorite YouTuber. Heck, even go watch one of my early videos, like my Hook series, or even the first Realm of the Mad Gods video. Watch that one and then watch this one and see how much it's improved. And you know, that was my second series. This is my second series, guys. We did Hook first for the Sega Genesis, and we went right into this one. So that's how old this series has been, which is kind of cool. I also just noticed I haven't been using my secondary at all, which is fine. I haven't really needed to yet. So yeah, go watch a video from some of those guys and compare their stuff, their first stuff, if it's still up, if they didn't delete it, with how they are now. And you'll realize that even the people who are really, really good, let's take Total Biscuit, for example. He's really good, right? He does a lot of really good editing. I think he actually hired somebody to do his editing now. And he's just really good at what he does and his commentary and his thought process. But if you go watch some of his earlier stuff, it's not as good. So what you can't be afraid to just go out there. Just put yourself out there. It's like the one crazy guy, Shia LaBeouf, yeah, where he's like, do it! Just do it! You know, that thing, that crazy attention grabbing thing that he was trying to do there. Honestly, he's not wrong though. Sometimes you just have to do something. You know, Nike had it right all along. So, because if you're afraid to fail, then you've already failed. If you're afraid to take that first step, then you've already failed. So, if you take that first step and it doesn't go right, then at least you've taken the first step to improve. So, and you have a basis you can improve upon. And that's really what it boils down to. Especially with YouTube. Especially with YouTube. So, and I'm going to go with, especially with other things like school as well. So everything's the same. Everything's the same. Like I said, I use YouTube as an example. That's just because I'm very, very familiar with it right now. I've spent a lot of time on my channel, and I spent a lot of time helping other people with their channels as well because I enjoy doing that. I had a lot of people who helped me out a lot in the beginning, especially the people at the Let's Play subreddit. And so my way of kind of paying back to the community is to pay it forward and help newer people by giving them feedback on their channels. So if you ever need feedback or something, you know, message me. My email address is in my about page. Actually, I'll just tell you right now. It's SeaOtterGamer@gmail.com. Super simple. Super simple. And if you ever need help or if you need an opinion or where to start or any of that, just message me. You can comment on this as well. I'd be happy to help you guys out. So, yeah. I got a lot of help with my channel. Everyone needs help. And that's the other thing. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Some people are like, I'm going to figure this out on my own. Yeah, you can. It'll just take you a lot longer. And it might not be the same, you know, it might not be the same quality as somebody who gets a lot of feedback from others. Now, I'm not saying that you have to take all the feedback you get. My thing is you look at the feedback you're given and you have to analyze everything to see if that's the direction you want to take for your channel. And if it's not, then keep it in the back of your mind, but by all means, just ignore it. Just ignore it because it's not what you want to do. Having a channel is all about you. Honestly, it's a very selfish thing, but it's true. It's all about what you want to do because at the end of the day, if you don't like your content, then you're not going to create good content for other people. And so that's why when people ask me, what games should I play? The honest answer is always, always, always whatever you want to play. Don't worry about what other people want you to play. Yes, it's great, you know. Come on, drink that. That was a failure right there. What other people want you to play will only take you so far. If you're not having fun doing it, then you're not going to come across as having fun. And if you're not having fun, then you're not making good commentary. Nobody likes to listen to that. So, you've probably heard it in my channel before, like sometimes when I'll die or something, if I'm not having as much fun, my commentary tends to suffer. And it happens to everybody. So, there's a very select few, like Nerd Cubed has a channel, or has a series where he plays really bad games, but I think he has fun doing it, but that's the thing is they're really bad games. You can tell a lot of times he gets really frustrated with it and his commentary will take a dip because of it, but he recovers really well. Some people can do that really well. So the other thing some people can do really well is blind Let's Plays and blind videos. And by blind, I don't mean, you know, ocularly degenerate. I don't know what the right word for that would be. By blind, what I really mean is that you've never played it before. You don't know what to expect. So if you think about, let's say like a puzzle game or something, it's not gonna be very entertaining for your viewers if you're stuck on the same puzzle for 45 minutes and you try and you're just failing over and over and over again. So, and you can edit that out, but if you know what to expect and how to play a game, it's a lot better for your viewers. It just is. So, and of course, a lot of these are also my opinions, but these are also from experience. So things that have helped me. I actually just got done playing Heroes of the Storm before this, by the way. And every time when I'm walking slow, I want to hit Z to pull up my mount so I can go faster. I hate that when you're playing one game and then you start playing a different game and you have to still have the control scheme of the first game in your brain and it's blocking you. So like I was playing Counter-Strike, which is WASD, and then I went to play Heroes of the Storm, which is QWER and D, and I kept hitting AS and D instead of QWE, which was very frustrating. Very frustrating. I'm gonna kill this last ant here. We're level 10, so we're halfway there. I'm gonna kill this last one here. I'm gonna call it an episode. I think we had a good talk today. I hope that you guys found it interesting or helpful. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to get into YouTube, and honestly, it's just a really, really good time. There's a lot of people in the content creation world that are just really good guys. You meet a lot of good friends, like Gamer Dad, right? We met when our channels were super tiny, like a week old and 2-3 subs or something like that. And we play together and have been good friends ever since. And just the whole community is a good community, honestly. So it's really a lot of fun. If you go into it thinking that that's going to be your job, then you might not have a good time with it, because it'll take a long, long time before you get even your first paycheck versus even enough to justify the immense amount of time that it takes to run your channel. So, and I'm talking hours a day, hours and hours a day. So, especially if you do a lot of new content. So if you do stuff like first look videos, first impression videos, you're constantly having to research new games to play, emailing developers and PR agencies. We're gonna die, aren't we? I'm not doing a good job dodging. That's my bad. It's because I'm talking. It's because I'm talking. That's the other thing. When you're talking and trying to play, it's actually very, very difficult. I play a lot better when I'm not recording. So, but yep. So it takes a lot. It takes time to record, time to edit, time to render, time to upload, time to reply to comments if you do that, which I suggest that you do, because that's one of the most fun things about having a YouTube channel is getting comments. So that's pretty much all I have to say. We're very close to level 11 here. We're getting close. So we're about halfway through to level 20. It really is a bummer that we died, especially since we got a potion drop, which is, you know, it happens. It happens. I just wasn't paying attention to the big, gigantic mushroom of death. And that was my bad. But you know what? I made that mistake and I failed. And now I'm better for it because I know what to look for later when I'm playing later. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I got for you guys today. Don't be afraid to fail. Just dive right into it, because that is how you improve. And thank you guys very much for watching. Oh, level 11. Excellent. I'll see you guys in the next episode.